Welcome to Daily CoinCu Crypto News. Here are today's headlines. The Gemini CEO requests that DCG fire Barry SIlbert. Core Scientific was investigated for securities fraud. CoinShares sees XRP breakthrough inflows over the last week. Coinbase to cut 950 jobs in a fresh round of layoffs. EMoney stops issuing its euro-backed stablecoin after 2 years. Now let's dive into the details. Gemini CEO requests that DCG fire Barry SIlbert. Tensions between Gemini and DCG/Genesis grew as the call of Gemini CEO to fire Barry SIlbert. Gemini CEO Cameron Winklevoss wrote an ultimatum to digital currency group CEO Barry SIlbert last week, requesting that DCG and its subsidiary Genesis rectify the situation as quickly as possible. The Gemini CEO made more harsh statements in the latest open letter sent to DCG's leadership after the January 8th deadline passed without receiving an official response from Barry SIlbert, accusing digital currency group Genesis and Barry SIlbert of, quote, scamming Gemini's 340,000 users by intentionally making false statements about their operations. Core Scientific was investigated for securities fraud. New York-based law firm Pomerantz LLP says it has begun investigating whether Bitcoin mining firm Core Scientific, the company's management, has the ability to engage in securities fraud and other illegal business activities that cause the stock price to be free to be dumped. The investigation was prompted by a report from Culper Research in 2022, which alleged that Core Scientific had wildly oversold the company's dedicated servers and mining equipment by 2021, also omitted the 180-day lock-in period for more than 282 million shares, leaving them free to be dumped in March 2022. CoinShares sees XRP breakthrough inflows over the last week. As investors abandoned Bitcoin and Ether in the first week of the year, Ripple's XRP experienced inflows at CoinShares. According to the data, almost $3 million worth of XRP was added, accounting for 9% of its assets under management. The company cited improved clarity on its legal dispute with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, $6.5 million in Ether, and $6.5 million in Bitcoin outflows. Ether outflows had been occurring for 8 weeks straight. Coinbase to cut 950 jobs in a fresh round of layoffs. According to Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, the exchange expects to lay off roughly 950 workers in order to cut operating costs by about 25% on a quarterly basis. The employees that will be let go make up about 25% of Coinbase's workforce. According to its 8K filing, the exchange projects that the restructuring costs associated with these actions will amount to between $149 million and $163 million. Of this, monetary charges for employee severance and other termination payments will total between $58 and $68 million. The cost of stock-based compensation for the layoffs will range from $91 million to $95 million. EMoney stops issuing its euro-backed stablecoin after 2 years. EMoney, a Cosmos-based electronic payment system, has halted issuing its EEUR stablecoin, citing market conditions. Up to March 6, the platform will accept EEUR stablecoin redemptions. Customers with less than 100,000 EEUR in their accounts can close out their positions by exchanging their tokens in Osmosis, the biggest decentralized exchange on Cosmos, directly in the stablecoin market. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the CoinCu channel to stay up to date on the latest news.